them all up on my computer screen so I can see all of you, and I'm not for once holding it in that funny selfie position that I usually do. So, hi everyone on Facebook. We've got Vineet, we've got um, Ina, we've got Monica. Those are the usual people who join. Shraddha. So hope to see you there. Hi Piyush. And on YouTube, we've got Neha. Hi Neha. Ina, Vineet. And on Instagram, we've got Mohammed. We've got Partesh. We've got Ajinkya. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining Saturday Noon Live with Tara. So, as you guys know, every Saturday, wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, I am live on all my platforms between 12 and 1. Now, honestly, I'm always a little delayed, and I'm tremendously sorry for that. I don't know if any of you have this happen, but however much I know I'm going to do Saturday Noon Live or Yoga with Tara, there's always stuff that happens last minute, whether it's like making breakfast or doing something, or the kids needing something, or so I apologize because I am often delayed. So I'm really, really sorry about that. Oishi is saying, please call out my name. So, hello. So, as I've said many times, Saturday Noon Live with Tara, we don't usually have a guest because I feel like you guys are my guests. I feel like I like this time to interact with you, I won't call it viewers or audience, I'd say my friends, because I truly do believe that social media and all these platforms have got us all to know each other. And hi Kunal, hi Bhansali. Kunal is a friend from school, so it's so amazing when on these platforms you see friends that you know in sort of physical real life too, and friends you've made through these platforms. And I have to say, it has been a huge help in staying positive during lockdown. I think, of course, one's own family, my own family and friends is very encouraging, and it's always lovely to have them around and be able to talk to them. But I also do feel social media has been a huge help for someone like me, for sure, because I'm on these platforms quite a lot, and I find there's a lot that we get from interacting with each other: positive energy, positive vibes, honest feedback. The yoga with Tara that I've now done for 7 weeks. I think next week will be our 8th week of me teaching yoga twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thank you. You guys have been so amazing. I'm surprised that it's become like a thing. Hi Ishita, how are you? Hi Abhishek. Hi Amita. So yeah, so these Saturday Noon Lives are basically just an interactive chat session. So anything at all you want to ask me, please go ahead. Kajal is saying, how are you? We're fine, touch wood. Thank you. Hope you are too. Jason is saying, greetings from South Africa. This is so cool. And Anju, Shubnam, and Neha are all saying hi on YouTube. So today I thought, why don't we talk about honestly, why don't we talk about, I think lockdown, we've all spoken about a lot, how you guys stay positive, what you're doing about it, and how it's okay if you're not always feeling positive. So if you have any thoughts on that, on how you're actually feeling now that we're getting into the 12th week of lockdown. Kajal is saying, so true, remaining positive is very important. Ishita is saying, amazing. Anita is saying, how are you? We're fine, touch wood, thank you. Ishita is saying, so proud of you, my beautiful, so proud of you too. I'm really hardly doing anything at all, but I do find these interactions are tremendously helpful for me, and I hope they are helpful for you too. I'm very excited also to tell you guys that we have had some brand interest and requests for associating with Yoga with Tara, which is quite cool because in lockdown, I wasn't expecting to be doing like work as well. So I'm really excited if that comes through, because I think changing one's approach to what we kind of perceive as work is going to be a big part of coming out of lockdown. And I'm so sorry I couldn't see that. Mom Ka Pitara saying, I'm doing a summer school. All the proceeds would go to the NECI Foundation helping migrant laborers. Would love if you could say once, all for a purpose, 1 to 5th June, age 4 to 9. That is great. Mom Kapitara, do follow her on Instagram. That sounds super. I think as much as we can all do to help those less privileged migrant workers, even honestly within our own homes, if you guys have help, help perhaps that you're not able to have physically come to the house, please don't stop paying them, and small things like that which can really really help people who are in real need. Ankur is saying, I started watching the Tara Sharma show from 2011 when my first daughter was born. It was relatable to mom blues and taking care of kids. Loved it. Thank you so much, Ankur. And the wonderful thing is that the Tara Sharma show, all the episodes live on our YouTube channel, the Tara Sharma Show YouTube channel. So believe me, I've had many tempting offers to like move it to this platform or that platform, or people saying, why aren't you putting it on Amazon or Netflix? And I don't know, something deep within me just felt that it's so personal to me that it always must rest on the Tara Sharma Show channel. And I'm very excited to say that we've crossed 10 million views, and it's mine and it's there. So whenever you guys want to look back on those episodes, please do. Oh, Chinmaya, I'm so sorry. Again, there's a problem with this Facebook sound. I'm really sorry. I have 3 devices on at the moment, and I'm basically, one is an old phone. So I'm really sorry. I think that's the problem with the Facebook device. Then for YouTube, I'm on my computer, and for Instagram, I'm on a new phone that I'm just about figuring out. So even for us, all the proceeds from any views on any of my lives, Yoga with Tara and everything, are all going to feed the hungry at Fool Varsha Foundation and Namyo Dan. And of course, there's so many incredible initiatives. The day before yesterday was Menstruation Hygiene World Menstrual Hygiene Day, and I did a campaign for Give Her 5. And I think again there is a lot to be done on awareness for all sorts of causes. You guys all know that I'm extremely passionate about wanting to save our coast, and I'm really upset that 15,000 crores is being spent to build a coastal road which will service 1% of the richest of Bombay, when there are people literally dying and COVID is the biggest crisis the world has ever faced. So I truly wish our respected leaders would divert those 15,000 crore funds to COVID relief and stop this stupid project, which honestly is only going to destroy Bombay, cause worse flooding, and destroy fisherfolk livelihood, marine life. You've heard me saying this before, and just nature. I love looking at the sea. Yes, I agree. I live by the sea, so perhaps I am influenced by the fact that looking at it is just such a calming, amazing thing. But what's wrong with wanting to protect beauty? I genuinely feel, and I hope the respected leaders here. Last night at 1 a.m, there was loud banging of rocks being dumped through the night in lockdown. And I tweeted to the police, and they were very quick to respond and come and stop it, because basic sleep is a basic right. Everyone needs sleep. I am not a controversial person, and frankly, I'm quite a fattu. I don't like to go and stand up and scream and shout, but I believe strongly that you need to speak up if you feel something politely, but speak up. As a mother, when I started getting upset about how they're reclaiming 75 acres of land, of which only 20% will be for a road, I used to keep saying this, oh, no. And finally, my husband, Rupak, said, listen, if you feel so strongly, you have to do something, because before you know it, it's going to happen. And one thing I know is I will never regret not trying. There are incredible, huge numbers of people doing so much to try and save the city. And everyone should speak up for what they believe in. It's not about being a fight. In fact, I keep saying I'm not fighting with anyone. I'm simply stating what I believe is true and amicably hoping that the other side sees that too. Jason says, every new beginning ignites a new blessing. It's time we reevaluate our current circumstances and steer ourselves into a direction of greatness. Fear not, walk into the unknown with positivity. We are all destined for greatness. Giving up is never an option. Absolutely, Jason. I totally agree. And I do think as my sister sent me a message yesterday, Winston Churchill said, never waste a good crisis. So the reality is that every opportunity, whether it's a crisis, whether it's not such a great thing, whether it's a great thing, is perhaps a time to reflect and reevaluate and reinvent. Kajal is saying, I think we are all in this together, and staying at home, we are contributing a lot to the community. Together, we can make a difference. We are working from home. Kids have e-learning. Social media is a blessing, and you can hear a lot from each other, and people like you and many others inspire everyone. Absolutely, I completely agree. I feel there have been a lot of learnings for all of us as a family. Rupak and I say that, of course, we feel tremendously for people who are less privileged. Many people do not have a home to stay safe in. And I think in a country like India, we see these disparities so glaringly. But as probably Tom Foolery, the wonderful poet uh, who was on my live a few weeks ago, who wrote the poem "The Great Realization," as he said, one should not deny your own situation. Everyone's born into a certain situation, and yes, there is tremendous suffering outside. And yes, you can feel for that and you must help that. But it does not mean that you have to deny what you are feeling. So, for example, there is a tendency, especially I find, for people who are so called wealthy to almost sometimes hide if they are hurting in any way, because it almost feels like, how can they have a problem when there are people outside who don't even have something to eat? And while that is true, that the extremes make it seem like one is way worse than the other, the fact is that you cannot and do not deny what you are feeling too. Whoever you are, everyone is entitled to their feelings, positive, negative, great, not so great. So if you're not feeling great, even if you happen to have a lot of material things, it's okay to talk about it as well. And yes, to put it in perspective and help people who really need it, but don't shy away from saying how you feel too. I'm telling you this because I used to feel it. I used to feel like, how can I say I'm having a tough day when I look out of the window and I see so many people on the street who have nothing? How can I say I'm having a tough day when there are migrant workers who cannot get home? And how can I say I'm having a tough day when, COVID is ravaging so many? But then, you know what? Sometimes it's okay. The level, the degree of what is tough could be different, but you can also express how you feel, and by all means do what you can to help those less fortunate. Chin Cinema dot Jeet is saying, hi, how are you doing these days? We're fine, touch wood, thank you. By nature, I've always been quite an optimist, so I tend to be someone who looks at the glass half full. What do I think have been the positives of lockdown? As I said, apart from the tremendous suffering and all that we hope to do to help people who are less fortunate and to ensure that COVID goes and we're all safe and fine forever, touch wood. Apart from that, I feel it's been an incredible time of family bonding for those people who are able to be with their family. I feel that our children have benefited a lot from having a lot of time, not just with me, but with Rupak specifically, my husband, because ordinarily with work, he would only usually come home in the evening just before they go to bed, see them just in the morning before school. And frankly, I think we've never spent more time with our kids in our lives, because when they're in school, they go at 8 in the morning, they're back at about 4 or 5, there's some class or the other or homework, then it's bedtime and the day's gone. So I actually feel for most of us who are, home with our families, it's probably a time when you're discovering each other. And some parts are interesting. I have to say, by and large, it's been great, but there have been lots of fights. I don't know if you guys relate, but our kids are 8 and 10, and we've had lots of fights. And but there've also been some incredible, amazing times. And I think that has been something that has come out of lockdown. I think a lot of people are probably bonding, doing things. I was never a good cook. I didn't like cooking. I was afraid to cook because my sister, my mother, even my husband are great cooks. So my mother-in-law are all great cooks. So somewhere I think I was kind of nervous to cook. Corona has made me cook, and I'm loving it. So I may not be that great, but the kids are very encouraging. And so it's made me cook. What else has it made me do? It's definitely made me do a little bit more in the house. We are very lucky to have one help who lives here, but that's it. And we insist that she gets, full breaks, obviously, because it's too much. So obviously we're doing a lot more around the house. And what else has changed? Well, I anyway did a lot of working from home. As you guys know, I started the Tara Sharma Show 10 years ago as a way to be with the kids and work. So in some ways, my work is carrying on in that sense. I've always been crazy with starting new things like doing yoga with Tara, trying out TikTok. By the way, apologies for those crazy videos, but it's so much fun. I think I'm constantly always reinventing. What has been tough in lockdown? I think I sometimes wake up suddenly and say, oh my God, I can't wait for school, physical school to start, and for the kids to just be back with their friends and football matches. And then I look at them and I'm like, I learn so much from them. I don't mean to sound martyrish or cliched, but the kids are so resilient. I find children everywhere. They seem to live in the moment. They really hardly complain. They just get on with it. Technology has helped them a lot, being in touch through Zoom and doing classes. Online schooling has been incredible. Hats off to the schools. So wonderful, keeping us all in routine. I think that's been incredible. So yeah, I think like for everyone, there have been good things, not so good things, amazing things. Please share with me how it's been for you. What you think have been the benefits of the things you've got out of lockdown, and what do you think have been the tough parts, and what do you think is going to happen next? So please write in and tell me. Of course, business is tough for everyone. When I say inventing and reinventing, it's obviously at a much smaller scale than we did before. I mean, I can't believe we finished the Tara Sharma Show season 5 in March. And because I do the business side and get the sponsors and the project together, I mean, when I look at those budgets and when I look at what I might talk about now, it's very, very different. But then I tell myself expenses are less too, right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding I'm really not spending much compared to before. Of course, ensuring that staff is paid and all that, but I'm anyway not much of a shopper and all that. So for me, that way it's kind of not. Yeah. Okay. So Harish is saying, can you share your experiences working on films? And hi, Anjali. Hi, Ritesh. Films. Wow. So one little bit of good news, guys, which I was so amazed. A film I'm in. I'm only a little role in it, but a new film I'm in called Kadak, directed by Rajat Kapoor, with a cast of Ranveer Shore, Kalki, me, Mansi, Shruti, Nupur, Cyrus, Sagar. That film is releasing on June 18th on Sony Live. So I think there'll be some promotions about it, but I was so surprised. It was, I guess, a little good news in lockdown because that film has kind of been stuck for a while. uh, Alive and cardinally strong is saying, how is your hair so long and beautiful? My hair is so long. I'm one of those people who most of my friends say is boring. When it comes to my hair, I really do not experiment with my hair. Most of you who know me will know I've always pretty much had long straight hair. I've just found it easier to manage, easier just to like tie up and not bother about. And but now, yeah, it's really long. Hi, Raja Bose. Ma'am, please tell people to adopt gardening and spread greenery. That's a good point. If you have a little patch, even if it's a small patch in your own house, that's a great idea. Hi, Mayur. Mayur used to work with us. So there's Mayur on the live. And yeah, so long hair, I haven't yet had the courage to cut mine or any of our kids or Rupak's hair, but I constantly do my lockdown hairstyles. We're fine, touchwood, Mayur. Hope you are too. Hi, Bikram Singh Saluja. Okay, now I'm going to do something a little strange. So if you bear with me for 1 second, I'm going to be back in 1 second. I want to borrow Rupak's phone to take a photo of all my 3 platforms. Ta-da! It looks very cool. So I'm coming in 1 sec. Bear with me. He probably won't give it to me, but I'll be back in a sec. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I disappeared because this photo is so cool. I have to show you guys. Now, how do I take it? I managed to get Rupak's phone. How do I take the photo of me doing my live there? Yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Sorry, guys, I'm just a bit of a freak, as you know. You know that, right? This is me, being a freak. Okay, so tell me, guys, about you. Because this is an interactive session for me to chat to you guys. Okay, I'm going to just say this, do a little thing here, and then I'm going to come back to chat to you guys. So this is Saturday Noon Live, 3 platforms. There's Facebook, there's YouTube, there's Instagram, all balanced on books. And last week we used my dad's books to balance it all on, and we've got lots of comments coming in. And thank you all for joining. This is so cool. On Facebook, there's Rachita. Thank you for saying you look so beautiful. That's very kind of you, saying you look so beautiful. I don't know about that, but thank you. Anju saying hi. And Viren saying hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. And so check out the live. It's on all my platforms. Hi. So on that note, guys, any questions you have? Yeah, so Kadak is going to be releasing, which is amazing. I won't believe it till I see it. I think I should. Yeah, so long hairs, I answered that. Okay, I think I should give this back to Rupak, otherwise he's going to shout at me. So just one sec. Sorry. Hi, I'm back. Okay, guys. So I think we've spoken about various things, and I don't want to keep you. It's Saturday, but hi, Monica. Hi, Nina. Hi, Deepika. So let me know what you guys like best. Do you enjoy my yoga with Tara? Have you been doing it? I know that some of the live sessions we've had up to 300,000 views, which is incredible. Oh, I shared something yesterday which really, really touched me on Instagram. I'm going to share it today on Facebook. My gorgeous 7-year-old niece, Isabel, who is autistic, has done some unbelievable artwork, some unbelievably amazing pictures that she does freehand of all the Peppa Pig characters. And it's so beautiful. I'm going to put that picture up. It has a whole bunch, the whole Peppa Pig world. And then it has Madame Gazelle in a cage. And when her mom asked her, my sister asked her, why is she in a cage? Isabel said, lockdown. And it really broke my heart, but really, really, really touching. On YouTube, we've got, hi Anju, it was similar situation for us, just like Rupak's. We both are in real estate and busy all 7 days a week. During lockdown, spending good quality time with the kids was amazing. Absolutely. So I think it has been an eye-opener for most of us to be doing, to be spending this time with our families. I think in this rat race of life where everything is so busy and everyone's rushing around, I do think that one of the things that we've all probably learned a bit. I won't say life has slowed down at all. I don't know who these people are who say I have so much time, I'm so bored, I'm doing new hobbies and all, because I find life has never been busier. Between trying to do work from home, rushing around the house stuff, trying to do, homeschooling with the kids, I personally find it like a super hectic time, but also a great time for introspection, reflection. Not being stuck in traffic is a big part. Hi, Gazu, how are you? That's Ghazal. So great to see you. And so, guys, I won't keep you. It's Saturday. It's noon. This is Tara Sharma Fallujah, being crazy as usual. Also, some people said, I can't believe that was you. Why? I talk like this. I said, hey, stay home, stay safe. And this is the other character. And yeah, I had that TikTok face to make me look weird. But I like to act in all kinds of ways. Then I did the other one that said, oh, I've been trying to do TikTok, but it's just not working. But my children have been a great help. And next time, wait and watch this space to see what I do next. I really, really, really love acting, and I haven't been getting great roles. So, you know what? I thought if TikTok could give me some roles, why not? Hey, what are you saying about that? Yeah, I'm a bit mad, aren't I? The thing with social media is you can do all this stuff and get away with where, people might think I'm absolutely bonkers, which I am, but once in a while it's okay to just be crazy. Honestly, my motto is sometimes when things are tough, it's good to have a little giggle. I'm not trivializing the situation. I know how bad the situation is. But I think even in the worst of situations, if you can smile a little, it helps. My father had emphysema, which is a condition where the lungs deteriorate, and he survived 10 years longer than the doctors thought he would, and he was always so positive. He was always so positive, even when he was literally on his deathbed. I remember we would, say, "Daddy, how was the doctor?" He would say, "Well, the doctor's doing good." So, he always had a joke up his sleeve. He always had a smile in his heart. And I really believe that got him through so much of those tough times. So I think a little giggle, whether it's me making a fool of myself on TikTok or, just chatting like this, uh, it really helps. Hi, everyone. Melita, hi. Ankur says you are funny and motivational, like your spirit. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Hi, Abhishek. I hope you've been enjoying yoga with Tara. You, of course, are a yoga guru as well. I'm not, but you are. Thank you guys so much. I'm not some motivational speaker or this or that, although nowadays I've been asked a few times to speak at things. But my love for speaking comes from my father, Pratap Sharma. You've heard me say this many times. Daddy was a fantastic orator and communicator, and anything and everything I know about communicating comes from him. And of course, my mama who's back, my mama who was on our farm for 3 months. My mom is English, my dad is Indian. I'm half and half. For people who wonder, sometimes I get comments saying, "Arey, your mother is a foreigner." Yes, my mother is a foreigner, and I am half Indian and half English. And I look very Indian, but my sister looks more European. And I think sometimes when you're mixed, that's how it is. Aki is saying Tara Sharma was my crush. Ooh, was she now? Righty ho, I see. She was your crush. Sorry, I make some. That's very sweet. Thank you. Vishal is saying, "I'm sure Rupak must be talking very less at home. You are so talkative." Sorry, guys. This is because as much as this is interactive, it's kind of also a little one way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is true. I have to talk and probably bore you guys. So I'm sorry. You guys, please ask me stuff. Otherwise, we'll say bye bye. Okay? Oh, is that your pet dog barking? Yeah, Tia is here. It's her birthday on Monday. Tia turns 6 on June 1st. And then June is a month of birthdays in our home because all our kids are in June. And yeah, we're not sure what we're going to do because birthday in lockdown is very different. So it'll probably be little Zoom parties or something like that. So any thoughts on that? Any ideas? Let me know. So on that note, guys, I won't keep you. It's been lovely chatting as always. On your cooking, I got an idea from an old movie of Big B and Parveen Bhabhi, Kalia, making an omelette. Yeah, that cooking my egg was not, I mean, my cake was a bit of a crazy thing. Wonderful, we'll definitely watch it. About Kadak, yes, I'm only a small role in it, but I think it's a great film. Ranveer Shori, Kalki, fabulous cast. Hope you absolutely, Hira. Good luck with your lives. You can use Raymond Murphy books for English grammar for kids suggesting. I'm an English teacher, inclined creativity. English is not so much a worry for us, to be honest, because we both speak a lot of English, of course. I'm half English, and English is our language of communication at home. Hindi is what we actually need help with. The kids, I find South Bombay Hindi is really not great. Rupak being North Indian, his Hindi is much better. I'm half Punjabi too, but his Hindi is better, so he's helping them with Hindi a lot. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go live with a few people very quickly because I don't want this Insta to just disappear. My last couple of Instas have just disappeared. I don't know what's wrong with it. This Insta live now doesn't stay on live. It goes to IGTV, but it doesn't always go to IGTV. So I was trying to go live with someone, but you are looking so pretty. Love from Kerala. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. I am Ashik. Okay, please do share. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm gonna just Inclined Creativity says that's so sad that the kids have to face and understand lockdown when at this stage they should be free and out. I completely agree. But I think, and don't you, that the kids are teaching us not to complain because they don't seem to be complaining. I find that they're just so resilient. Um, yeah, these are all the funny things I do with my hair. Okay, guys, I think on that note, I'm going to say Samir is saying, hope you remember me. You were awesome in page 3. Kaizadster, thank you so much. Stitching with like and Pat going like with you. Please let me speak with you in the live. Absolutely, but please send me a request. How do I go live with someone? I am going live with MK Prajapati. Let's see if this works. Hi, Shireen. Hi, Neeta. Hi, Ruchi. We're fine, Touchwood. Thank you. Hope you are too. Bhartiya Yatri. Hi.
Hi, Tara.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Where are you?
Actually, I'm at my hometown, Rajasthan.
Rajasthan. We spoke before.
Yeah, maybe I don't remember.
Aren't you in Kota?
No, I'm in Jodhpur.
In Jodhpur, okay. I've been to Jodhpur, many years ago. I came for Shivraj's birthday. And it was amazing. And I remember everywhere we went, everyone did Kamagini. And it was so beautiful. I loved it. I would love to come again. So thank you, and I hope you're staying safe.
Yeah, so Tara, actually I'm just, following, since I started this account, I'm just following you actually. Because
Wow.
you are like a mentor.
Oh,
mentor
that's
for
so
me,
sweet.
Because the way you have the kind of energy you have, it is mind blowing.
Thank you.
So awesome.
Thank you. That's very touching. I'm getting all teary now because I feel very touched. Thank you.
So Tara, what do you do? Exactly at home at whole day.
I was just saying I find it's a very busy time because of course we have 2 kids, so they are keeping us on our toes. They're doing homeschooling. Both me and my husband do a lot of work online, and then different things in the house, trying to help with cooking and cleaning. And so thank you so much for joining. And yoga with Tara, join it.
Yeah. So what do you like, Tara? Mostly, what do you like? Which make you happy?
My family makes me happy. That's it. All of you make me happy. All of us being healthy and safe and the world being free of corona would make me very happy. That's it.
And what about your kids? I love your kids actually.
Thank you. They are very sweet. They're also very naughty. And they're also amazing.
They are playing now?
Yes, they're playing. My mother, who they call Gaga, she just returned from our farm. So we're finally all together again. So the kids are happy to have their nanny back.
Okay, so you do yoga. You provide the yoga training, right?
Yes, Tuesday and Thursday. 10 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Tuesday
and
Thursday.
You have scheduled the. Okay, so you have scheduled the timing.
Yes, on all the platforms, Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 11. Acha, now you're taking my interview for so long. We better say thank you, bye-bye, because I have to talk to 2 more people. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Same to you. Bye. That was lovely. Thank you. And you can press that cross.
You're not going outside and everything is okay at home?
Yes, we are staying inside, but we are very lucky. We have a small garden area, so we managed to have a little outside, like the kids get a little exercise, and even in the house we make sure some exercise.
Tara, actually I done a Master of Science in botany, so I
wow.
love the horticulture.
Wow, so, Master of Science in botany, that's amazing. And yes, what do you do?
Actually, I'm a coach. Actually, I do a lot of things. I do teaching. I'm a teacher actually.
Oh, you're a teacher. Wow, botany teacher.
Yeah, I teach everything. I mean, sometimes I teach English. Some people say your English is very nice. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
very good.
But I thought that some in other way, I thought that my English is not as much as good, that the Tara ma'am is having actually.
No, it's very good, very
No,
good.
no, it's very good, very good. Your mom is,
Thank you so much for joining.
your mom is from which country, Tara?
My mom is English. She's from England.
My mom is English. She's from England. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
you so
you.
much for your the valuable time.
Thank
And,
you. Same to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Bye.
Same to you.
You can press that cross.
Thank
Thank you. You know, I love chatting to
I
people.
love chatting to people.
And I love the
Bye.
fact that yoga,
And I love the fact that
the
yoga,
Saturday noon live is a time when we can chat.
I love to learn a lot of things because you do yoga. What else you do apart from yoga?
Watch the Tara Sharma Show on my YouTube channel. We have guests from Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah, Mary Kom, all inspirational guests. And please check it out.
Definitely, I am going to do that. Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
And hi Vishal on Facebook. Hi Bhartiya Yatri. Hi Indraji. Acha, I think now I'm going to say bye.
Bye. Yeah, I want to see your the corridor. Your corridor where you are staying.
I can't move it. I'll tell you why. Because I've placed everything on one computer. So if I move it, everything will fall. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now I'm going to try and go live with one more person. Let's see if I'm able to, because sometimes it doesn't let me, and then sometimes the whole thing disappears. I don't want that to happen. Okay, and hi Siddharth, how are you? Siddharth Kanan. Hi Divya. Hi Vishal. So as you guys know, Saturday Noon Live is just when I interact. Now we have another guest here. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
आप कहाँ पे हैं?
गुजरात.
गुजरात. केम छो? मजामा. और घर पे ही है ना? घर पे ही है आप लॉकडाउन में?
लॉकडाउन घर पे ही.
हाँ, घर पे ही. और आप सेफ तो है ना?
और सेफ आप?
हम लोग बिल्कुल ठीक है. टच वुड. थैंक यू. आप ठीक रहना, फैमिली के साथ रहना, धीरे धीरे काम करना. आप योगा विद तारा करते हैं?
क्या?
मेरा जो योगा क्लास है, मैं हफ्ते में 2 बार मैं योगा क्लास कराती हूँ, तो आप कर लो ट्यूसडे और थर्सडे.
ओके. क्या टाइम है?
10 o'clock in the morning.
ओके.
बाय.
आप कहाँ से?
हम लोग बॉम्बे से है, मुंबई में.
मुंबई. ओके.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, I think it's going to be time now for me to say au revoir. I've been chit-chatting, which I love doing, as you guys know. But I think I should let you guys get on with the day. Also, I think we shouldn't talk so much. We should be looking after our throats. Rohit says, you're looking beautiful as ever. I don't know about that, but thank you. That's very kind of you. Not feeling all that beautiful, but thank you. So on that note, guys, stay safe. Keep writing into me. Keep chatting to me. And as I said, I'm always online Saturdays for Saturday Noon Live with Tara, and Tuesday and Thursday on all my platforms for Yoga with Tara. Thank you, guys. Tara, tara, tara. Okay. Now I'm going to end this live because I'm scared that if I share to IGTV. Next. Last time this didn't get shared. Saturday Noon Live with Tara. Thanks for joining. Post a preview and post. Now let's see if it posts. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for joining. Welcome to TikTok. You enjoyed my last one? Hello, this is Tara. I can also be like this. Everyone thinks that I'm that docile girl who just sits like that. But actually, I can do lots of funny things. TikTok, I was a bit reluctant. I could not even figure it out. But now I'm going to try. So watch this space. I think it has brought out the wildest, craziest, stupidest side of me, but it's okay. I think lockdown has brought out all kinds of sides of all of us. Hi, Vikram. Okay, guys, before I make a fool of myself anymore, I'm gonna say ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. Bhartiya Yatri.